Palm oil is a popular edible vegetable oil that is nearly in everything from donuts to chocolate, among other household products like shampoo, deodorant, lipstick, and toothpaste. In fact, due to its versatility, almost 50% of packaged things people buy in supermarkets have palm oil. Apart from its versatility, there are also two other big reasons why palm is so used that justifies all this hype. Price and efficiency. Yes, palm oil is sold at a cheap price and it is an incredibly efficient crop. It has a better yield per hectare and requires less fertilizer and pesticides than other alternative oils. For instance, while soy and rapeseed crops typically need 315 kilograms and 99 kilograms of fertilizer to produce 1 ton of oil, palm oil needs, on average, 49 kilograms. And while 1 hectare of palm oil crop produces 3.62 tons of palm oil, the same area only produces 0.3 and 0.79 tons of soybean and rapeseed oil, respectively. But, palm oil has been criticized by many, including scientists, activists and organizations such as Greenpeace and the Palm Oil Investigations. Why? Palm oil is a type of vegetable oil that comes from the palm fruit, which grows on a specific type of tree called African oil palm. Originally from West and Southwest Africa, it was introduced by Dutch colonists to Indonesia and Malaysia in the late 19th century. Now produce 85% of the world's supply. Now this is a $40 billion industry. And demand is growing. By 2022, the global market is expected to more than double in value to $88 billion. You would think that because it's extracted from a tree, it should be a more eco-friendly natural resource. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. Palm oil's big problem has always been the jungle-covered terrain where the tree is grown. The most threatened ecosystems by expansion of oil palm plantations are rainforests and peatlands. Peatlands are swampy areas where the soils are made of peat, decomposed vegetation. Peat acts as a sponge, soaking up water and helping prevent floods. It also stores large amounts of carbon. When peatlands are drained, the stored carbon reacts with air to release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, increasing concentrations of the greenhouse gas. The dry peat then becomes highly flammable, increasing the risk of large-scale fires when plantation developers use fire to clear land and burn agricultural waste. Greenhouse gas emissions also result when rainforest is cleared for oil palm plantations. Worse, oil palm plantations support very low levels of biodiversity, meaning most of the plants and animals once found in the rainforest must either move or perish. Oil palm plantations are not good for wildlife, and endangered species like the orangutan, the Sumatran rhino, the pygmy elephant of Borneo, and the Sumatran tiger are all threatened by development for oil palm. What about palm trees' carbon absorption rate? Although palm trees are truly gorgeous, they aren't staples in the fight against climate change. With a slow absorption rate of about 5 pounds of CO2 per tree yearly, which is likely because they don't produce wood. Whereas oaks, mahogany, pines, and cedars, alternatively, can absorb around 48 pounds of CO2 annually. Palm oil production even threatens water and soil quality. According to Stanford University, the clearing of land and plantation management can release sediment and other harmful substances into streams. Although the growth of palm oil will likely lead to increased income in households, the long-term impact of palm oil can be harmful to indigenous societies. Also, With big multinationals looking for more land to cultivate the plant, there are increasing cases of community displacement due to illegal land grabs or forced relocation. However, its environmental impact is profound. Although certain concrete steps, such as halting deforestation and growing palm only on previously forested lands, could reduce palm oil's environmental impacts, the palm oil industry has so far resisted these changes. Thus, if you're worried about the impact palm oil is having on the world around you, you can take action by limiting your palm oil usage and purchasing products that are certified as sustainable.